All right, and then, Marcus, I'm leaning forward as I ask you this one. Sam Darnold, starting or sitting next year?
Starting, G, and starting because of things that we've seen transpire, not only from Sam Darnold having talent, but what we see in Cleveland right now. Baker Mayfield was thought to not get a fifth-year contract. I thought he was an average to below average quarterback. Definitely not playing that way, and it's a coaching change. We all know what needs to go on in New York, and we've talked about drafting a quarterback. But even still, I believe Sam Darnold have given him a chance for a team, especially him being young, to say, hey, we want to see if we can get this guy to reach his full potential and put him in a position that we think will work for him. Because since the Jets got healthy on the outside and this team is continuing to scrap, Sam Darnold has looked pretty good in the past couple games this year with his talent, being able to throw the rock, and we know the athleticism is there as well. He'll be a starter next year.
Graziano, quickly, with Cincinnati winning last night, the Jets are now assured of either the first or second pick in the draft. So assuming it isn't first, which would be Trevor Lawrence, do we have any sense yet as to what they plan to do with that, with Justin Fields potentially sitting there available?
Not really, because we don't know who's going to coach the team yet, and whoever they bring in as head coach, assuming they do make that move, will have input on this decision, whether it's stay put at 2 and take Justin Fields, or a Zach Wilson from BYU, who's playing tonight in the Boca Raton Bowl on ESPN. That's a guy that could factor into that. Or stick with Darnold. Darnold is 6 months younger than Joe Burrow. Like, it's not crazy to think that there's growth potential there, and that having 2 first-round picks and 5 picks in the first 99 could help them build something around him. So we have to see who the coach is and what decisions they make about how to proceed at that position, starting with their evaluation of Sam Darnold.
They could pick up his fifth-year option, which would mean they'd control him for the next 2 years. Jeff Saturday, why are you shaking your head?
I'm going to try to give you some hope, Greeny. I know that your heart is broken after this last weekend. I don't know what these two clowns are talking about. Let me tell you about Sam Darnold in his 36 starts in the NFL. 37 interceptions, 20 fumbles, which he lost 7 of. Hey, he loves his completion percentage. He just don't care what team he's throwing it to. You know what I mean? So when you have this thing, I'm not worried about the upside. Can he throw it? Absolutely. He's athletic? Absolutely. I'm not sure if he's colorblind, but look, we play for the green team, man. Like, let's keep it on our side. That's what I care about. Offensive linemen want you to protect the freaking ball. That's all I care about. I don't care how good you can be in 10 years. I want you to protect the ball today. I don't know what Swagoo and Dan are talking about. My goodness, you ain't going to take Justin Fields if he's there?
Jeff,
you better get out of here, Swagoo.
We just watched it happen. We're watching it happen right now, Jeff Saturday. We're watching it happen in Cleveland right now. We're watching Ryan Tannehill in Tennessee. New system, new scheme, better player. Like, I'm coming around. You know me, I love to be negative and be like, get Sam Darnold the hell out of there and find the next best thing. You know me as well as anybody. Man, but when I look at the things that transpired in the league, I got to pay attention to what's happening, Jeff. Stefanski got Baker Mayfield looking real good for the Cleveland Browns right now.
Listen, he got him looking good, Swagoo. He got him looking good because they can run the freaking rock. My problem with you is Dan Orlovsky done got to you, bro. He texted you or said something. That $100 has changed you, man. You got to protect the football.
Man.
No doubt. And, I think first halves of ball games, if it's 50-50, I love where we're at. The sense of urgency in the locker room at halftime was very calm by him. We got the ball. Let's go make a play.
Are there things you've tried to do differently? I don't know what you do differently to change something when you've tried to rectify things as long as you have.
Yeah, it's almost like quit talking about it. Maybe it'll change,
Okay, so that seems like a good idea. Hey, Jeff Saturday, let me come to you because I feel let's just hope the problem goes away by itself. Jeff Saturday, let's come to you because we have talked so much about what's been good in the second half and what's been bad in the first half. Show us, give us some tape and show us exactly what the difference is.
Yeah, they need to kill this no risk it, no biscuit nonsense and keep them clean and we can glean type deal, right? Tail of 2 halves on Sunday. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about from the first half to the second half of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. They have to do it first half, right? You have an easy will blitz. The center should pick him up. No, he gets cross face. It's like a jailbreak back there. Tom Brady's running for his life. He throws it to no man's land. I don't even know where he's throwing it. Now, same similar blitz coming up. Look at the clock down at the bottom. Look how fast Brady gets away. Why? The left guard picks up the blitz, takes it. Brady's calm in the pocket and makes a play. Let's move. All-out blitz right here. Somebody's going to be free. Tom Brady understands it. He's got a flat-foot defender at safety over the top and his three-man side. Watch how fast he gets rid of the ball. Nice. Evans is open in the flats. 91 is in coverage, Greeny. I mean, good gracious. He's having to chase. Good blocking downfield. This is exactly what they need to be doing. This looks like dink and dunk. Guess what Tom Brady excels at? Dink and dunk. Then find the rhythm for the big throws down the field. Stop worrying about no risk it, no biscuit nonsense, man. Tom Brady knows how effectively to run his offense. Let him dink and dunk. Find rhythm for this offense, and then they can really turn it on from the offensive side of the football, Greeny.
Now, Swaggle, your buddy Ryan Clark basically said on this show yesterday, the difference is in the first half, they're running Bruce Arians' offense. And in the second half, they basically say, all right, Tom, go do whatever you think you need to do out there. And is it as simple as that, Marcus, to your eye?
Yeah, I mean, Jeff just pointed it out, like more in the wheelhouse of Tom Brady. Number one, protection, right? We've always talked about Tom Brady under pressure is not the same Tom Brady when he has time to operate from the pocket and then just getting the ball out of his hands quickly. But, gee, that's an indictment on the coaching staff, all right? Like, we can't gloss over the fact that, oh, we can do this in the second half because it's panic time and we down 17, as opposed to putting a plan together for 5 days during the week and then on the 6th day walking through that plan and then executing it on Sunday. Like, the most frustrating team in the NFL to me has been the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. No, nobody expected them to be the greatest thing in football ever. But the damn Tampa Bay Buccaneers didn't sign Tom Brady to take a year to see what we could do. Right. And then all chips are in the table his last year of the contract of the 2-year deal. The bottom line is this needs to be Tom Brady-centric. This needs to be ran exactly how he wants this offense to be ran because that's your quickest path to success. Anything outside of that is crazy, period.
What is your sense of this, Graziano? It's interesting because there are so many stars on that team, and the quarterback is the biggest of them all, that does come with a lot of expectations.
It does. I mean, and, Marcus makes a point about, it's not, they didn't sign Tom Brady to take their time with this, but the reality of the situation in the NFL is it's very hard to throw something new together and win in the first year of it all, especially you look back, the offseason was messed up, training camp wasn't normal. I don't think this is – I think this Bucs team is what we should have been expecting it to be all along. They're good. Are they great? Probably not. Are they going to be consistent enough to win 3 straight playoff games? Probably not. But if Brady comes back next year, I do believe they're going to be in a better position to figure it all out.
Here's basically the way I look at it. I've said it a million times. There's nothing in life better or more beneficial than low expectations.